MrJonFon. I'm the host of This Is Comedy. This Is Comedy is a comedy competition. Typically have 10 comedians. Round one is going to be 1 minute. You're going to come up here and each do 1 minute of comedy. You're going to laugh. Our co-hosts, Gerry with a G and Zach with a H, is going to count the laughs.
So it's about blanking in the urinal. I have to face the man next to me. Very sorry about that. You're so handsome.
Now count. At the end of that round, we're going to figure out who y'all laughed at the most. It's called laughs per minute. So we get a minute, we're going to see that the most.
We have Mr. Preston Canavan going through.
They send half of them through to the next round. That's 2 minutes. Same concept. We're going to count the laughs. We're going to see who goes to the last round, the final round, and then those 2, maybe 3 comedians are going to come back and do 10 minutes each of comedy. So the end of the show will be about half an hour of just 3 comedians crushing the ones that y'all laughed at the most tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. The winner's going to get $100, go to the finale where they're doing $1,000. And this is episode 7 of 10. So thank you so much for coming. Who's our first comedian tonight? Go ahead.
And our first comic coming up to the stage for his 1 minute set. Give it up for Mr. Everett Anthony.
Give it good.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing tonight? Fuck yeah, I appreciate that energy. Have you ever seen anything online before that makes you question stuff that happened to you when you were a little kid? Yeah, I seen something online. This is a real study. I didn't make this up. They did a study with 600 participants, and what they found out is it's actually possible to make somebody have an orgasm. You tickle the shit out of them. Crazy, right? It's real though. But that instantly made me think about my uncles when I was a kid. I'm dumb. They would tickle me till I pissed my pants. So now I'm trying to figure out, did I really have my first orgasm with my girlfriend? Or Uncle Hector? That's my time.
Everett Anthony, everybody. Alright guys, coming up to the next stage for the next contestant. Keep it going for Miss Allie O.
Oh my God, there's people in Plant City. I've never been here. This is exciting. Wow. Okay, we'll get right into it. Parents, they make mistakes. We can all agree. Yeah, my mom's no exception to that. When I was 7 years old, she was trying to take me to an eye appointment. We walked into a strip club. Truly. Unfortunately, it was an honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. No one can blame her. For these reasons. It's called visions. And they had a sign that said, walk-ins welcome. You won't believe your eyes. That's not on her, When we walked inside, the bouncer greeted us with a, whoa, what are you doing, Mitch? It's not take your kid to work day. And kind of blacked out after that. But I thought about that for a really, really long time, that experience, Walk-ins welcome. That means they take appointments, Have you ever called the strip club to make an appointment, sir? I don't know why this is surprising. Yeah. I kind of imagine it's like, hello, this is Visions. How can we help you today? And then you say, you're scheduling, I don't know, who's your main girl?
Oh, that's me.
I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna schedule 3:30 with Destiny. And this is what she says to you. She goes, well, sir, just to let you know, there's a take your kid to work event tomorrow. Are you coming? Are you coming? No, that's a red flag. This was all the way to expose you. Okay. So, thank you guys, that's been my time.
Allie O, everybody. Alright guys, coming up to the stage next. Keep it rolling for Mr. Jimmy Rhodes.
What's up, Clay City? My name is Jimmy Rhodes. I'm a disabled veteran. I was in Coast Guard Public Affairs, though. I wouldn't get too patriotic. We had a saying in the military, though. They said, all gave some gave all. And I added my own little caveat. I was like, you gave just enough. No, I don't want to diminish my military service. I'm very proud of it. And, there are a lot of people that have done some badass things in the military. I'm very pro-military, but, I was very patriotic until I got in there. And then I was like, some of these people are the most degenerate people I've ever met in my life, including myself. No, nothing on that? All right. I'll give you an example. We had one guy, his name was Poklimba, and he was a mechanic, and his nickname was Strokey Pokey. And I was like, Poklimba, Pokey, I get it, but the strokey part, I wasn't sure. And I found out the story later, he had a threesome with a guy and a girl, and somebody was stroking his pokey, and it wasn't her. So, I think that's my time right now.
One more time for Jimmy Rhodes, everybody. All right, guys, coming up to the stage with his 1 minute set. Give it up for Mr. Preston Canavan.
How we doing tonight, St. Peter? How we feeling? Yeah, fantastic. Let's get right into it. I hooked up with a lesbian a little while ago. That funny? Alright. God. No, at first I was excited. I was like, damn, I'm so hot. I turned a lesbian. Looking back, I'm pretty sure she thought that I was a woman. So. But it was fun, At first I was excited. She took me to her place. Took me to her apartment, took me upstairs, opened up a drawer. Drawer was just full of dildos, right? She had like a dozen dildos in there. I was like, I brought one. Is it chill if we use mine? But I was concerned because none of the dildos in her drawer looked like my dick. They don't make them like my dick. My dick is bent. My dick is crooked as fuck, alright? If I was hard right now, I'd be looking at you. That's one of the things. No, it's bad. When I pee in the urinal, I have to face the man next to me. I'm very sorry about that. You're so handsome. No, it's bad. I don't even know how big it is, because I don't own a protractor. I can't do the math. Is this quadratic? Is this a parabola? I never took calculus. Alright, you guys, I'm Preston Canada. Thanks so much.
Preston Canada, everybody. Alright, guys, returning from episode 2, keep it rolling for Miss Layla J. No Layla J. What? All right, keep it going for Mr. Josh Beebles, returning from episode 4.
He was right the first time, and Leela? Had a transition. I'd like to get a couple things off my chest, man. Yes, I was born here. My boy in the blue shirt, like, yeah, I don't know about this guy. I need to see some identification. So, no, you can't call ICE, they don't like my stand-up comedy. Because I was born here, bro. Everyone thinks I'm Mexican? I don't see it. I know he sees it. Yeah, he's definitely one of them. Bro, I hate when people think I'm Mexican. Was there any Mexican here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not that bad. I hate when people think I'm Mexican, guys, bro. Because every job I work at, they assume I'm a hard worker. didn't mean to catfish you. I'm Puerto Rican. All right, thank you guys.
Josh Staples from episode 4, everybody.
Puerto Ricans are hard workers, you ass.
All right, guys, got our final comic returning from episode 5, coming up for his 1 minute. Keep it going for Tio Pedro.
I am a real Puerto Rican. Every time I see him, I'll be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So I used to be a prostitute. Yo, fat girls used to pay a lot of money for me. You know what I mean? They used to give me calling cards, KFC gift cards. That shit was finger licking good. You know about that? You be with fat girls. Yeah? He's like, oh, I joke for you, bitch. Green card, I'll do whatever. Well, yeah, I identify as a lesbian. I got big titties, little dick, it looks like a clip. That's my time. I'm Tio Pedro. Peace.
Tio Pedro, everybody.
Come on back up. That was round 1, right?
Yes.
We had a couple of comedians, and Omar didn't show up. Omar was our backup. Is Omar back there? That's the second time. Everybody say, "You suck, Omar." And not one of the comedians getting off their asses to come back up here to get
Comedians, they're not going to say, hurry up, hurry up. Don't trip and fall, though.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be a lawsuit, son.
Give these guys a hand as they come on back up. Lacey, are you comfortable? Everybody side, he bites. You play just as long as you're comfortable. Hey, look at there. You're not in the camera. That's all right. You're not going through. I'm just joking. I have no clue. I enjoyed the show. You want to tell us the runaways? Who's going to go ahead and go to the back and for their 2-minute set?
Yeah, you're in the dark this time. This is interesting. All right, so with a pretty clear runaway this run, we have Mr. Preston Canavan going through.
Preston, get in the back. Go ahead. Get ready for your 2 minutes.
And then not too far behind, very impressive set with the lap counts. We have Mr. Joshua Feebles going through.
Josh is going back.
And then honestly, it's pretty close after that. It's really close, but with just a slight advantage, we have Miss Allie O.
Allie is going in the back.
That'll leave us R3 here.
So who's
Now.
for everybody? 4, 4, and 4.
Well, it looks like we have a Wendy's on our hands. We have a 4 for 4. We have 3 contestants with 4 points each.
Which 3 are those? This one?
The last 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
These gents before us.
This is a nice place.
Stop taking edibles.
Y'all going to the next round. Go ahead and go to the back. Honestly, we haven't short cash. We're going to put them all through. We didn't have our 10. That's all right. We're going to get right back to it, though. So whoever's first, you might as well turn back around.
All right, coming back to the stage for round 2. Give it up once again for Mr. Everett Anthony.
I'm back, baby. We got some Chick-fil-A fans in the house. That's right. Hell yeah. I think Chick-fil-A is good. Like, the food is legit good. But you ever wonder why they're so damn busy? It's kind of weird, right? Like, is the food that damn good? Yes. All right, okay. All right, is it line wrapped around a quarter good? All right. What about this? Is it we can just fucking close on Sunday good? I don't think so either, and I did some research. I actually paid people to do research, and I found out why Chick-fil-A really is so busy. It's just a bunch of white people that want to eat chicken, too scared to go to Popeyes and churches. Facts right there. We all know that facts. I can carry this fucking laugh all the way up. Does that count for a minute? Alright, I'm gonna get crazy right now. We all know we have an epidemic in this country, right? Female teachers cannot stop banging their students. We all think they're monsters. But I feel like something else could be happening because it is 2026. This economy is terrible. Everybody knows teachers don't get paid enough to deal with those badass kids. Like, you really think they can afford to go out every weekend and meet a dude? Just way cheaper to fuck those kids. They're right there. Appreciate it. He said that's wrong. Not to mention, you do realize how much money teachers spend out of their own pocket on school supplies, right? The least that kid can do is go down on her. That's my time. My name's Anthony. Appreciate you guys.
Edward Anthony, everybody, with some big pops on set number 2. All right, returning to the stage for her set number 2, Miss Allie O.
Alley-o, everybody. Put your hands together.
Alright. You guys like dark comedy? What you like? Yeah! Oh, okay. I'm gonna come at you right with it then, okay? You ready? Okay. So my dad died of burn pit exposure. Burn pit exposure. Okay, yeah, he was serving in the army, and now, not so much. He died of burn pit exposure, and it was really a full circle moment when I got to cremate him. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. And I say I got to cremate him because I got to cremate him. I really mean that. The funeral home in Gainesville, they said, "Do you want to press the button?" What would you do? Let me give you a little bit of background, okay? The guy who asked me this was a very, very sexy black man, okay? And I love sexy black men. And I was like, I'll press the button. You know. Yeah, so I pressed the button, Dad does. And then, I thought it was gonna be like a 1 hour photo kind of thing. It's not. It's kind of like a pottery by you situation, you know? Like you make your creation and then you have to wait for it to cool down. And then you go and pick them up, right? And no one talks to you about the etiquette of what to do when you pick up your dad dust from the dad dust store, okay? No one tells you what. And I had to run errands after I picked them up, right? And, it's what do you do? You know, I got this fucking box, and are people gonna, like, break my window down if I close it off with the, you know, are they gonna put a little bowl of water for them, or? I didn't know what to do with his box, so I did him just like he did me, front seatbelt on, windows up, car off. What's it gonna do, overheat? Alright, thank you.
Miss Allie O, everybody. Alrighty, guys, coming up for his second set. Keep it going for Mr. Jimmy Rose.
How's it going? I'd like to take this moment to thank my unofficial sponsor, Adrian Buys Mobile Homes. It's unofficial because there was no money involved, and also when you spend 25 years building a successful brand, you don't want your dumbass friend that does comedy to ruin it in 2 minutes. Also, I have a little announcement to make. If there's any women here that have ever had a fantasy about an unknown comic that was once in that Super Bowl commercial in 2015, who met Bill Clinton that one time, but it definitely wasn't on Epstein Island, and who made me win tonight to get enough gas money to get home, and has a fatty liver and lives in an RV. If that's your fantasy, Your odds are looking pretty good. That's all I'm saying. Let's see what else is there. So I went to Christian college, which means when I told everybody I wanted to be a comedian, there's a lot of disappointed people. But I took an ethics class, and they put forth the question. They said, "Is there ever a right time to lie?" And then they asked the question, the example they gave was, you're hiding Jewish people in the floorboards in the Holocaust, and the Nazis come to the door to get them. Can you lie to protect them? And then they said, well, what would Jesus do? So I raised my hand and I said, well, being that Jesus was a Jew, I think he would have been hiding with everybody else underneath the floorboards. That's what they had in mind. 35 seconds left. That makes it good. So yeah, I lived in LA for a while, and I had some controversial views out there. Here they're probably not that controversial, like some of you here, I'm not pro-choice. I'm exclusively dating women who are, though, because, I can't mess your life up. Just not feeling it. But, I think it's my time.
All right, yes, all right.
Mr. Jimmy Rhodes, everybody. All right, guys, coming up for his second set, Mr. Josh Feebles, returning from episode 4. Although, I'm sorry, I messed up that time. Just kidding. Mr. Preston Canavan, coming up for his second set now.
We was practicing. We want to get Josh more practice. You did good, Josh.
I never said my jokes were good.
Yeah, they're good.
Where's my clapping? Thank you so much. I'm 26 and I'm balding. Is anyone else? Is that funny? Fuck you! Is anyone else balding? You, others, pretty much everyone with a hat. It's just, yeah, we're tied, brother. That's rough. I didn't even know I was balding. I've had bangs since elementary school. I turned 26. I was like, let's do a check-in. Let's see where the hairline's at. It's in the middle of my fucking skull, dude. This sucks. And women say bald guys are hot. Is that true? Fucking no. Yeah. It depends. Sometimes, right? Sometimes. Some bald guys, you gotta be jacked, right? You gotta be jacked. Or, yeah, jacked. So you look great bald. That's correct. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I can't do that. This is the heaviest I've ever been. I'm 155 fucking pounds of gummy worms and shit. It's not even whatever you would. God, I can't get jacked. I'd love to be jacked. I'd be a hot jacked bald man. But no, if I go bald with this body, I'm gonna look wrong. I'm gonna look like a St. Jude poster. Who's gonna fuck me then, dude? I'm just relying on charity pussy. Philanthropist, if you will. I'm just waiting for John Cena to come to my hospital bed. You have to touch it. That was my wish. Yeah, you can't see him, but you can feel him. Okay. Alright, I'm insecure about that. I'm insecure. My girlfriend just got the Hitachi magic wand. Have you guys heard of this? It's like the best vibrator that they make. It's made by Hitachi. If you don't know, Hitachi makes like power tools. Yeah, it's a little stronger than it needs to be. Alright? It plugs into the wall. That's all the power. Her clit has a callus on it. You understand? I don't have a pumice stone. How am I supposed to... Alright, that's my time.
Preston Canavan, everybody, very strong second set.
Guess who's next? I bet your name Guess.
This time it's the actual, the real Mr. Joshua Feebles coming back from episode
4. What's up, guy? I don't want to keep getting my name confused. I'm Wilder. Respect my pronouns, bro. Oh, yeah, guys. A little about me, man. I'm a trucker. Yeah. Who wants a Oh, you want a Oh, yeah, man. My boy with the blue shirt. I know you want one, man. Yeah. You got to add the trucking, bro. My boy told me, yo, Josh, watch out for them lot lizards. Who here knows what a lot lizard is? See, some of y'all don't. So this is an educational moment for the rest of your life, alright? Remember that Mexican kid that came? And he told you about lot lizards, alright? Alright? So a lot lizard is a female prostitute that targets chokers and truck stops. I didn't believe it. Sounds like a dinosaur. Until one night here, it's a lot lizard! Oh, let's go! I pulled that, picked my hair real quick, pulled out the window. She's like, hey, little Latino boy. For a couple dollars, I could give you some. I was like, excuse me? She said, for a couple dollars, I could give you some. I was like, damn, it's not bad for a couple dollars. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, she didn't look good. Oh. Dirty fingernails, nails, messy hair. When you close one eye, you spin really hard. She kind of looked like Whitney Houston. I was like, I can't do it. Spin around. Do that thing again. I was like, I'm sorry, Whitney, I can't do it. I can't. She was like, okay. Little Latino boy. I felt bad, you know, but she woke me up at 3 a.m., 3 a.m. You know, I don't fall back to sleep easily. So I was like, all right, get in here. Take off your shoes. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. I didn't make her take off her shoes. I appreciate you guys. My name is Josh Peebles.
Josh Peebles, everybody. All right, guys, are you ready for the final contestant of the second round? Are you guys still with me? All right, let's keep it rolling for Mr. Tio Pedro, returning from episode 5.
Somebody's alarm going off, and I was thinking his Mexican friends probably stealing somebody's car. You're not friends with him. So. You got papers, right? Hey, I don't know. The way he sounds? No, he doesn't. Listen, I used to be 540 pounds. Yeah, I'm 220 pounds now. Yeah. Guess what, Willie? I can't see my dick. But I've been with my wife for 21 years and she can't find me. I lost so much weight. The other day, this morning I was jerking off. I grabbed it, I was like, whoa, that's big. It's not. I used to have an OnlyFans. My OnlyFans was the guy from London. Kind of looks like him a little. He sent me $200 for a dick pic. And me, as a good man, put the phone on the floor, lift my stomach up, took that picture, look at that shit. I'm like, damn, that's black. Not black because it's big. It's not, bro. Don't look at me like that. My eyes going against it and shit. When I look at it, I was like, ew. I don't know how my wife put this shit on her mouth. You know what a Vienna sausage is? Imagine that shit burn. That's my dick. His fist, he don't swallow. Hold on, it's crazy. What's your favorite taco?
All of them.
I like pussy. For real, the best. I learned how to eat pussy by a lesbian. Have you? Yeah, exactly. He turned a lesbian and lesbian taught me how to.
The one you took? The one that guy?
Which one the fuck?
The one he took. The one you.
I don't know, you took too long. That's not my time. Peace.
Pedro, everybody.
Say that. Get on the stage. Come on back up. Yeah.
I got Ollie and
going through. And she's dressed like Dave Chappelle. She's a dude. That's cool. All right, let's go to our counters. We don't know what happened. Let's go to our counters.
So the second round was hot for everybody, and we have two people that are within half of a point of each other. There's literally a half a point lead going on. I'll start with the leader with 6 full laps. We have Mr. Preston Canavan.
Wow!
Half a point behind him with 5.5, we have Mr. Everett Anthony.
Really? Wow! Good job. We got one more going through.
And then our other one going through is by a full point over the other one. Killer set, we have Miss Allie O going
Wow!
through. Killer set, everybody.
That's half an hour of comedy. I would like to put more through, but then we're looking at an hour, or then we go to 40 minutes. Now we're at 50 minutes. It is what it is. We've got to, huh? Y'all want one more? That's 40 minutes. Do you? All right. Try to make noise for one, and I already know who y'all are gonna. This is why I tell them not to bring their motherfucking friends. I don't even have any friends. I saw his picture. I was like, this guy ain't got no friends. And it turns out he got the same motherfucking friends that I got. It is real. I'm gonna start down here.
If it was on board, it's just here. But
If you want Josh to go through, can I get give him a record. If you want to go through, make some noise. If you want Theo Pedro to go through, make some noise for him. So I don't even know who won out of these two right now. Who was that?
Theo.
Who? Tito?
Theo.
Oh, mercy. Jerry Rose friends, make noise. Was it Tio?
Out of these two, Theo.
Tio, you're going to give us 40 minutes, 10 more minutes. Get to the back. Tio's going through. Second place, third place. We're going to hit you up for episode 9. We're going to hit you up for episode 10. Guys. Take it over, Zach.
All right, guys, returning to the stage for his final round. Give it up for Mr. Everett Anthony.
Yo, what's up? Hey! Appreciate you guys. You guys have been awesome. All right, has anybody ever thought about how much we lie to kids? Like, literally the moment they're born? We just keep lying until they grow up enough to find out we're lying, and they're not even mad when they find out. Like Santa Claus, Easter Bunny. Right? So, we actually start lying to them from the day they're born, though. Because when you have a kid, your friends, your family, they come to the hospital, what do they say about every single kid? Whoa. That's wild. I've never heard that one. If that was my son, I'd be proud as fuck if somebody said that. I'll be like, wait a second, that's not my kid. No, but they do. Every kid is like cute, precious, adorable, and yes, some of those kids are that. Some of those kids, 100%. Like, I wouldn't say they're ugly, that's rude, but I will say they're misfucking-fortunate looking. Their heads are so misshaped it looks like that mattress you buy online that comes vacuum sealed. You cut that thing out, it takes like 3 days to form. Your kid's not cute right now, maybe in 3 days. I also feel like some parents, like, they don't know when they have an ugly kid. But it's not their fault. It's because you love your kid so much. You don't see how fucking ugly the kid is. But I think if I had an ugly kid, I think I would recognize it. Like, I would still love it, but I'd be like, yeah, my kid's ugly as fuck. And I do have a daughter, and she's absolutely beautiful, and that's just not dad saying that. Literally every stranger since she's been alive will come up to me and be like, your daughter is so beautiful. You're gonna have so many problems with the boys when she gets older. I always respond back, no, I'm not. She's gonna be a fucking lesbian. They always look at me like I said something weird. Like they didn't start this conversation out with my daughter having sex. Speaking of ugly, you ever have a friend or a family member give you their phone, like, yo, take a picture of me over here. You take a couple pictures, you hand them the phone, and they're like, oh, man, you take the worst pictures. You are so bad at that. Like, give me that phone back. And you look at it, you're like, I don't take bad pictures. That's what the fuck you look like. Do you not have a mirror in your house? Like, throw some filters on that bitch or something. I was walking into a convenience store the other day, and this homeless guy approached me, and he's like, excuse me, sir, can you spare $10? I was like, what the fuck? Like, this economy is so bad, it's affecting the homeless people now. I was like, sorry, dude, I ain't got no money, man. I started walking away. He's like, hey, you got Cash App? I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, yeah, why? He busted his phone out with a QR code. What the fuck? I was like, hey, man, I lied. I gave him a few bucks. I was like, I don't got $10. I'm fucking broke, okay? Times are tough right now. I'll tell you how broke I am. Does anybody remember about 6 months ago there was a meteor coming our way? Three-Eyed Atlas? Oh, yeah. Yeah? If some of you guys see are confused, and you could have been an extra in the movie Don't Look Up. I'll explain. There was a meteor coming our way, and it was the size of Manhattan, right? And a lot of smart people thought it might not be a meteor, because it was doing stuff that meteors don't do. It was speeding up, it was slowing down, and they thought it could have been an alien ship coming our way. And I was so fucking excited about this. I was hoping so bad it would be an alien ship, and it got to us. It was just a fucking meteor. I was so pissed off. I was hoping they would come down here and take control of this fucking planet. Because times are rough. We need somebody to take control of this shit. It's out of control right now. And if they didn't take control of it, at least blow this motherfucker up. In case you're wondering why I had those feelings, my fucking credit cards are out of fucking control right now. They're maxed out. Like, I don't have a plan. That was my plan. They were calling it Three-Eyed Atlas. I just kept calling it Chapter 7. The best part about that joke is not a fucking joke. I'm claiming bankruptcy in the next 6 months, trust me. I was driving here on the highway today. I'm all the way out in Bradenton. And I seen this sign. I see it all the time on the highways. It says carpool. And they'll link you up with other people that want to carpool. Save some money on gas, right? Sit next to a fucking stranger, though. That's gonna be weird as fuck. I don't even like sitting next to my family members when I'm driving. But it had me thinking, what if this program was around with Jeffrey Dahmer was cruising the streets? That's an easy layup right there, right? That's also Uber Eats. Yeah, I was waiting. It's always, some people are like, wait a second, what? Oh, that's nasty. We had the Super Bowl recently. Most controversial halftime show ever, right? So crazy. I was talking to my uncle before the Super Bowl, and he's like, can you believe they're not going to have a halftime show with music this year? I was like, what do you mean by that? He's like, are you not paying attention? They're having some kind of Looney Tune show. I was like, what does that even mean? He's like, look it up. Bugs Bunny's performing. I was like, it's not Bugs Bunny, it's Bad Bunny. He's like, who's that? I was like, Bad Bunny. He was not watching that fucking halftime show, trust me. My girlfriend is a actress, voice actress, and stunt girl. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, she's in good shape. That's the stunt things I was talking about. But she started doing jiu-jitsu about 3 months ago. She thought it would like help with roles and stunts and stuff like that. And well, maybe not so much. You're gonna follow me right now. If you don't know much about jiu-jitsu though, you're rolling around on the floor to your opponent, you're trying to tap him out, you're trying to choke him out, and you can get in some awkward ass positions. Like literally, her opponent's face will be in her crotch for like 3 minutes. The problem with that is, she's literally the only fucking girl in her class. I'm not too happy about this. Make matters worse, she calls me one day, she just left class, completely out of fucking breath. Man, class was so good. We were drilling so hard. The fuck you just say to me? We haven't had sex in like 2 weeks. Don't fucking say that to me. But I will say this though, I trust my girlfriend 100%. Like I don't think she would ever cheat on me. I've had a girlfriend cheat on me before and it was my fault. When I met her, she had 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies. Set myself up for that one. But this one right here, I would bet anybody here money right now that she will not cheat on me. But then in the back of my head, I think about the very handsome, very successful, 7-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady. His wife cheated on him with the fucking jiu-jitsu instructor. I work at a supermarket, I'm cooked. Also, am I gonna confront this dude? I haven't been in a fight since high school. She's all yours now. Another thing about my girlfriend, she's half white, half black. In case you're wondering what the fuck that means. When I go to the movie theater, she definitely talks through the fucking whole movie. But she just whispers it in my ear, so she only ruins the movie for me. The other thing is, run that shit up. Run that shit up. Last thing about having a girlfriend that's half white, half black, my smoke detector only goes off sometimes. My name's up here, you guys are
Mr. Everett Anthony, everybody. All right, guys, coming up to the stage for our final set. Keep it rolling for Miss Allie O.
Man, so, yeah. You guys, how you feeling? Pretty good? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty cute tonight. You know, I don't always brush my hair, I brush my teeth, or put on makeup, but today, I did. And, I'm wearing this makeup. I just bought it. I really wanted to do research before I put on makeup, though I never ever wear it, you know? And I read online that the best lipstick color that you can wear is also the same color as your nipples. And I'm never allowed back in that particular Ulta again. But I'm feeling pretty cute. Yeah, and I always, I like to tell people I'm happy to be here, I'm happy to be alive. I realize that doesn't work as well anymore now that I can't move half my face. I love Botox. I can't move my forehead, so I'm gonna try really quick. That's all I got. Anybody else Botoxers in here? Shout out. Thank you, one other lady. Wow. Yeah. Do you like it? That doesn't count. That's medical. I'm doing it strictly because I hate myself. I like it because it kind of feels like the only socially acceptable cutting left in this world, you know? I just want to feel something, you know? I like it. Yeah. I think I'm a little off today, though. You know, my grandmother's a bitch. And, yeah. You know, I told her recently I transitioned, not like that, calm down. I transitioned from nursing into comedy full time. She's pissed. She's super pissed. She's been telling all her friends that I'm an adult entertainer. Yeah. She's never liked me though. She even hated me when I was a kid, but I was weird. I was a really weird kid, you know? Were you guys weird kids? Yeah? What kind of weird kid were you? White. You were white? It's like mine, how things change. Talk about a transition. Good for you. I still don't even know what you said. I was stuck on the white thing. You were what? Try it again. What was it? Quiet. Alrighty. Yeah, it was hard to hear you. That was right. That's not too weird though, you know? I was the kind of weird kid. I have always loved to write. I don't know if there's any other writers in the room or if I'm the only fucking weirdo. Yeah, I like to write diaries as a child from the perspective of other people. Yeah. My very first one, I was in 4th grade and I took to writing from the perspective of a little girl who was orphaned after the attacks on Pearl Harbor. It was a war, you know? But, yeah, my very first diary entry, it said December 8th, 1941. Man, yesterday was real bad, huh? I used to write letters also. Any letter writers in the room? I'm the only, come on, Botox lady, help me out. Okay. Oh, you like waving and you were telling me you did it, but you were like a little shy? Oh, you're just scratching your head. Okay, cool. That's fine too. I would write letters to anybody, and I learned like you could get people to write you back, like famous people, you know? So I wrote my celebrity crush when I was in 3rd grade. Are you okay? That was an action. I was like, okay, alright. Yeah, I wrote my celebrity crush when I was in the 3rd grade. I'm 33 years old now. Does anybody have a guess who my childhood crush was? Tom Cruise. Gross, no. That's a good guess though, that's a good guess. Anybody else? Justin Bieber, no for me, but it's okay. No, it was my local meteorologist, James Paul Dice. And I was in love, y'all. I wrote him and I said, "Dear James Paul Dice, I love you." Started with that. I said, "Please come to my 3rd grade class. We're learning about weather systems right now. It'd be really cool if you came." And he came. Not like that. Before doing comedy, I was a nurse in an ICU for 7 years. Yeah, and it was, don't fucking clap. We're just healthcare heroes, you know? If you needed CPR, I was going to help you. God, I miss it. I miss it so much. No, but I was a nurse, and I was so naive when I first started, you know? Do you know where they sent me to train? When I was a brand new nursing student, white crispy scrubs, you know, reporting for duty. They sent me to the VA. Yeah. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know even like I knew how to Purell my hands, and that was kind of step 1, right? And I was looking around trying to figure out what to do, and you know, the head doctor's like, "Hey, really just calm the fuck down, number 1, and number 2, if something happens, hit the code blue alarm, we'll come running. It's fine, you're fine." I was like, okay. And so, very first patient, are you a veteran? Sexy Mike, other guy? Okay. You're a veteran, alright?
Both of them.
I want you to explain what happened next. I'm going to tell you, and then you break it down with me. I walk into the room, and I say, hey, first of all, thank you so much for dying for our sins, or whatever. Like, I'm here. I'm here to serve you today, because you served me. And let's try to give him like a little, customer service. He said, yeah, I need you right now. I need you right now, actually, nurse. Come here. He said, yeah, I got a purple heart and blue balls. Yeah. I didn't want to, no. He asked. At the time, I knew what a purple heart was. My dad had one of those little trinkets. But I had never heard of blue balls. And I thought it was a medical emergency. So I said, oh my God, blue balls. Yeah. And then the head doctor, he came into the room, as did everyone else in that entire fucking hospital, because I thought something was happening. And he came up to me and he said, hey, you've just been sexually harassed. He said, you need to stand up for yourself, young lady, okay? You need to, show them who's boss when you walk into that room. It's hard for veterans, They're like, they can trust you and stuff. Yeah. But I found the gumption. I walked in that next room, some dude, he's like 25, legs blown off, he's bitching, I said to him, hey, how can I help you today? Different tone. I'm my own man now. I said, how can I help you today? He said, I'm in a 10 out of 10, wiener pain. Do you know what I said to him? I said, fuck you. I said, don't ever talk to me like that. That man, the doctor, he said you can't talk to me like that. Stop. Come to find out, he was passing a 6-centimeter kidney stone out of his hand. And I did nothing. Everybody with me? USA. Come on. USA. Why did you guys chant that? That's fucked up. Y'all are so bad. I think I have the perspective I have on veterans because... Oh wait, let's circle back. Yeah, what the fuck was that about? Why did they... Y'all always are so yucky to me. Every time I walk in, it's like, handle my dishonorable discharge, bitch. Come on. I'm tired of it. It's gonna work one day? Gross. Yeah, no. I think I have the perspective that I do on veterans because I was raised by a paratrooper, I'm a little fucked up. So, yeah, and I was once married to a guy in the military. I just had like a perspective where it's like a little fucked up. My dad, we would go to breakfast together. He'd be wearing his little army hat and looking for attention and shit. And then when people would give it to him, they'd walk up to him and be like, sir, thank you so much for your service. My dad would turn around and he'd be like, that was a little gay. Oh. Guys, you've been so much fun. Thank you for having me up here.
Hello, everybody. All right, guys, returning to the stage for his final round. I remembered him this time. We got Mr. Preston Canavan. Get it going for Preston.
Oh my God, you guys. I just wanted a hand job, Allie. I pissed out a golf ball. It hurted. I'm not a veteran. I don't want to steal valor here. I didn't pee out a golf ball. I pee out pee. And I golf ball. I'm killing. All right. All right, let's get into it. All right, a little bit about me. I have autism. I have Asperger's. I'm autistic. Yeah, let's hear it for autism, real quick. It's hilarious. It's an incredible joke. It's one of the best shows you're gonna hear tonight. I do have autism. I was recently diagnosed with autism. Diagnosed at the age of 22. Yeah, that's late. Yeah, for 21 years, I thought I was just weird. No, it turns out I'm retarded. What the fuck? No one said shit to me. Alright, well, the bullies said it. That's not the thing. But they're not doctors. You know? Now the doctors are saying it, and that's bullying. So I had to tell my parents that I was diagnosed because I was diagnosed so late. I called my mom from the parking lot. And I was like, Mom, I just got diagnosed with autism. And she was like, yeah. What did you think it was? I was like, Mom, looking through my life, was there any like autistic stuff that I used to do? Like, were there any clues? She was like, yeah. When we got the piano, you could already play it. How? Factory ready? We knew something was off. When I told my dad I had autism, he had a different reaction. He said, get in the truck, Rain Man, we're going to Vegas. Put that Rubik's Cube in a suitcase. Papa needs a new house. Alright, come with me. This is called blackjack. You're gonna be really good at it. Pay attention. Are you counting? Are you counting right now? I lost him a lot of money. I'm not one of the county ones. I'm one of the music ones. Yeah, you could say I'm guitarded. Don't laugh too hard, it's a hate crime. I am guitarded, I play 5 instruments, which sounds impressive through no work of my own. Alright, God gave me music, but he took away eye contact. It's not equal, it's not fair. Oh my God. I'm born and raised Florida. Are you guys Floridians in here? Hell yeah. I saw these people, I was like, this is my state right here. This is the crust I'm familiar with. These are the folks I was raised by. Okay, perfect. No, I like beautiful Florida. I'm sure you guys have noticed though, they're like tears to Florida. Like some people are fucking real Florida. Alright. I feel like I'm up there. Like here's how Florida I am. For my 8th birthday, my parents were like, what do you want to do? And I was like, Gatorland. Yeah, and I liked it so much, I made them take me back for my 9th and 10th birthday. I had 3 consecutive Gatorland birthdays. And no one tested me for autism. No one was paying attention. After that first Gatorland birthday, I was at school like, have you guys heard about alligators? They are just like dinosaurs. Can you tell the difference between a crocodile, an alligator, and a caiman? I can. It's all about snout width. It is all about snout width, but I feel like the only thing more Florida than 3 consecutive Gatorland birthdays is driving on I-4, 25 miles over the speed limit, steering with your knee because you're smoking meth. That's it. And I do that too, alright? That's how I stay skinny. I don't think of it as meth, I think of it as white trash, Ozempic. Yeah, that's what's up. You can't get Ozempic at my dealer's trailer, alright? Even if you could, it'd probably just be meth, right? But I struggle with my weight a little bit. I come from a fat family. Everyone in my family's over 300 pounds except for me. Yeah. No, that is how one of their nostrils sounds. They're fat as shit. I love them, you know, until we're on an airplane, and it's like, Jesus. They make me sit in the middle. Just covered in sweat, none of it's mine. The stewardess comes by, can I get you guys any snacks? I'm like, don't give them anything. They get those snacks too. They're not. It's hard. It's hard going home for the holidays because they give me skinny chores. I'm sure you guys Yeah. Everybody knows what skinny chores are, right? That's when everyone in your household is too fat to, like, bend or fucking do most things. As the only member of the family with functioning kneecaps, I had certain responsibilities. If anyone drops anything, I have to go pick it up. That sucks. Fuck me. I'm not giving them fat chores. I'm not like, hey, can you guys get inside of this seesaw? I'm trying to get to the third story of that building. I'm not like, hey, can you guys belly flop into the Pacific? I'm trying to level a Japanese power plant. I'm not like, one more fat joke. I'm not like, hey, can you guys stand on this piece of coal? I'm trying to make diamonds. It's more of a geology joke. Okay? Some of these jokes are for a learned crowd. No, you guys did do better than Jacksonville, though. Those people are fucking stupid. Oh my God, Jacksonville. If you're yelling Duval, I can look into your mouth and count how many teeth you're missing. I brought my keyboard out. You guys want to hear a little song real quick? Alright. This is going to be fun. By round of applause, who here has had sex in the shower? Another round of applause. Who here enjoyed it? Less people. This is a song that I wrote about how uncomfortable it is to have sex in the shower. Oh, yeah, no. You came over last night. I made dinner for two. It got hot and heavy, so we took it to the bedroom, but you wanted to move, so we took it to the shower. No, we took it to the shower. No. Now I ain't uptight, but the sex just ain't right. Upright. No. Sex ain't right. No. Sex ain't right. Upright. No. Ain't right. What about it? Yeah, it's a good song. No. Upright. No. Okay. You're on your tiptoes, I'm in a squat. Why did we try this? This isn't hot. I'll lay down if you want to ride. Your knees hit the tile. Shampoo hits my eyes. I'll bet you in that. Water splashes everywhere when I slap your ass. The water's too hot, the tile too cold. Your coochie gets rubbery when water hits your hole. Why does it do that? It should be more wet. The warm water runs down me and I try to resist, but my body takes over on your legs. I'm pissed. Thank you so much.
Preston Cannon, everybody. He even got the right side of the room. We thought you guys were wax figurines. All right, coming up next, returning from episode 4 for his last set. Keep it rolling for Mr. Josh Weevils. Tio Pedro, returning from episode 5. This fucking guy. Tio Pedro, the Puerto Rican, not the Mexican. They are different.
Man, I think we all should be used to it right now, and you keep fucking up everybody's names. For real. Like, we all gotta have name tags and shit. How the fuck am I supposed to follow an autistic musician? This is fucking crazy. Like, you want me to take off my shirt? That probably will be the only way. No. My wife told me I'm not allowed to do that anymore. How much money you got? If he gets all the money, I'm gonna have to show the teeth. Money talks, push and walk, you know what I mean? He knows. Huh? $150. I am not a cheap horse, sir. Believe me. I went from Pennsylvania to New Hampshire. Anybody know what New Hampshire is? You? Leave it to the white man. What part of New Hampshire you know? Nashua? Hudson? So he just say every place that you can find coke and crack. My wife is from Manchester, New Hampshire, which is fucking Crackville now. I moved from Pennsylvania to New Hampshire, hoping to God she wasn't fat and ugly. She wasn't ugly. She was beautiful. People only to the side of the room to understand this shit. You know, like how many people from here from Plant City? All right. When I fucking got told that I was coming over here, I thought I was going to a cotton field. For real, I thought it was like KKK, white power, place and shit. It's okay, sir, don't worry. I got told he was Mr. Chocolate Condom by his wife. I look at her, she like, is that the that's why her glasses are that fucking big. Listen, you guys have kids? Yeah. Damn. How many? Woo! You got? One? No fucking wonder why she's so happy. For the longest, I thought my son was gonna be gay. Yeah, he had that mustache, like really gay as fuck. That haircut kids got nowadays and be like, well, he has a girlfriend now. That was gay. I always wanted him to be gay, not because I got a fetish with gay people and all that shit, just that I know he won't get nobody pregnant. He don't know how to watch his ass, I think. He be at home watching Minecraft porn. You know what Minecraft porn is? God, man, he knows. He's like, you know, 2 ice cream smoking. That's what he's into. I love my kid. I love my kid when he's not home, when I'm at work, anywhere that I'm away from his bitch ass. For real, like, he really, I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand that motherfucker. He's just porn from me, so yeah. You know what I mean? If you know me, you know that I don't like it. Oh, it's not for me. That's fucked up. How long you and Chocolate Time been together? Don't look at me. All right, let me turn to the white people. How long you guys been together? Oh my goodness. Is anybody fucking longer than a year? So it means you guys fucking. I don't even know what fucking is no more.
15 years.
15 years? Is you still fucking?
Of course.
Why are we not doing it? Last time I did it with my wife,
Somebody else?
I don't remember. I got short-term memory loss, so I keep forgetting. About almost 2 years ago, I lost my mom. She passed away, and I have a pillow with her picture in my bed. I hugged it every night before I go to bed. But when I fuck my wife, mommy goes to the wall. And she be judging. You know, how many sticks are here? I mean, how many Spanish people are there? Other than Guatemala and Mexico. And me. Nobody else. God, no, man, stop it. We're gonna get they're gonna send you to the tamale field. Vámonos, get me some food, cabrón. Listen. Look at me. My wife, man, if it wasn't for her, I'd be dead today. Yeah. If you find somebody that walk with you the path of life, that's beautiful, man. Beautiful. But when she stopped giving you head, I remember one time when I was on oxygen, she had to give me showers and shit. So you laughing already, man, I'm not even fucking done. She fingered me by accident, she says. She was washing my ass. And as she does it, she's like, face down, ass up. I'm like, bitch, no. I'm over here like, don't do that shit. Man, what? Well, that is something you won't forget. Until you turn your age, then you go to the doctor and pay for it. I got it for free. I'll be 46 in June. Why you got 46?
Yes.
Ah, damn, that's some cheap ass crap. How old are you?
Oh, do you know how to keep a hold of
You're making this so wrong. That's your wife for real? He didn't even know how long you guys been together. You hearing this shit? They don't even know. You guys together over there? That's my mom. That's your mom? I say some shit like that. So, that's my mom. Hi, Mom. How are you? So, what nasty shit did you have to do to get that motherfucker? What is your favorite position, Mom? I like missionary because I got a little dick I can't do no more. For your kids, which ones? Don't you feel bad because I'm going to Oh, that was your kid, he's your kid. Hey, he got some sexy ass kids. You want to be my sugar mama? Somebody asked me to be their sugar daddy. Bitch, I'm sugar free. Broke as a motherfucker. When I used to be a prostitute, I had money. Then I met my wife and I'm broke. I think she don't know how to do math. You know what I mean? Because when we got married, I gave her a $10,000 ring, and she gave me a $2,000 ring. I bought her a car, she bought me a phone. But I love, huh? You know?
Because you're a female.
Everybody from Mexico saw the problem. What part of the world? You are Mexican?
Mexican.
From where?
Guanajuato.
Guanajuato?
Yeah.
You know where that is?
No.
Me neither. Amigo, puto! Okay, let me talk to you. Listen, he will get $10,000 if he sends you ask back. That's $10,000 he don't have in his pocket right now, so. Come on, Josh Lopez, tell me something about you. Who believes that? He said, home. Now, earlier he didn't say shit for you. You could have been here instead of me. That is some fucked up shit. That's how you know he's speaking. He's speaking no English. And he's drinking a Bud Light, son. I'm not gay, but when I do like this, I always wanted to be a stripper, though. Can you see me as a stripper? No? Pablo, stop it. You don't want to see me as a stripper? You know that somebody else took his money before. But don't worry, I'm not one of those like, I don't tell you talking. I'm not those people. But you, that was a late reaction of laughter. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh man, that's some beautiful people. Not for real, beautiful people. I love it. We got 3 black people and the rest of us white. 2 sticks and 1 half. Oh, and another half of he was over here half black and Puerto Rican. He said his face black on the waist down. He has to be, his wife is black. I love it. Thank you for having me, I appreciate it.
Tio Pedro, everybody. That was a hell of a last group.
All right.
12, 13, 14.
Come on back up. Come on back up. Guys, give them a hand. They're coming back.
So I got
second. I ain't coming.
He did.
So our counters are deliberating right now.
Yeah, flight.
So we got
flight second.
And you know what?
Yeah, third. And third.
I thought,
I agree.
you know, I told y'all, I was like, oh, you're third, you're second. I was lost. These are third and second sitting up here. Whatever I told y'all in that last round, I was mixed up. This is the last. This is it. Give him a hand. We're going to get the result.
Good job, everybody. It honestly, laughing and counting was keeping me on my toes. I'm going to start with second place just because it was so close. It was so close, but we had somebody with just a slight advantage. The last were a little harder. So in second place, we have Miss Allie O.
Wow. Congratulations, Allie. You did fantastic. Gerry, Garrett, I'll wash my ears.
Not far behind Miss Allie at all, we have Mr. Everett Anthony. A very strong third place there.
So we've got first place and last place right here. Or not last place, but first and fourth.
Both very strong sets, but who absolutely took it away tonight was Mr. Preston Camden.
Do you want to say anything? You just won the thing.
Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it. Shout out to Kansas City. Shout out to Strawberries. 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 Strawberries.
He is autistic.
You just made everybody autistic with you. Seeking it out. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
Guys,
Fantastic, fantastic.
we're doing another show in 2 weeks. You can scan the QR codes. When you're done, and it's hard to tell by your facial expression. All right, thank you.
He's not that high.
Thank you guys for coming. That was another episode of This Is Comedy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Celery. Thank you, this whole crew down here, the Murphy crew, camera, more, and the family of the Kim family. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. Jerry with a G volunteered tonight. Zach volunteered tonight. Gregory in the back volunteered. I'm done talking, guys. Let's go have some fun.
Remember to follow This Is Comedy live on Instagram and This Is Comedy on YouTube. Have a great night. Drive safe.
Zachary Hendrick Comedy on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you.